What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Alex's Toy Show.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Alex's Toy Show. It's the hot stove. That's right. This is where, instead of opening baseball cards or checking out my Andy Van Slyke cards, because there's a lot of them, we talk about what's going on in baseball. Now, big news from, I guess, over the weekend, last week, the Royals beat the crap out of the Mets, won the World Series in 5 games. So I was right with 5 games. I just had the wrong team. Woo! Now, if some incredible act of Mother Nature prevented you from watching the last game, because otherwise you should be watching. The Mets were doing great up until the 9th inning. I keep calling him Brian Harvey. There was an old pitcher for the Angels named Brian Harvey. This is Matt Harvey. Matt Harvey insisted on going back out in the 9th. He's like, "Nuh-uh, I'm going back out there." Now, he felt he was good enough to go back out there. He probably was. The stadium went nuts when he walked back out onto the field in the 9th. Right? He probably got a little excited. Lost focus, lost control, walks a batter. Before you know it, the game is over. Well, no, they went to extra innings first, and then the game was over. The Royals finished with a score of 7-2. I said hats off to the Royals. A couple of the guys in my guild on EverQuest are Royals fans, and one of them, you know who you are, you're probably not even watching this, one of them actually played with, what's his name? Bert Blyleven actually was his coach. Dated his daughter. That's what I'm talking about. In other news, Torii Hunter retires. We made mention of that last episode, but after 19 seasons, and you know what? He's no slouch. You know, everybody has a couple of bad years here and there, but Torii Hunter, you know, not bad, and he retires after 19 seasons. Don Mattingly is officially named as the manager of the Miami Marlins. The Nationals signed Dusty Baker as their manager. And we had 2 awards go out. The Hank Aaron Awards. American League player is Josh Donaldson on the Toronto Blue Jays. And for the National League, Hank Aaron Award goes to Bryce Harper. Roberto Clemente Award goes to Andrew McCutchen. Now that is no slouch right there. Andrew McCutchen knows how to play some ball. 3 awards, I'm just kidding. The Mariano Rivera Player of the Year goes to American League. Andrew Miller of the Yankees had a phenomenal year in closing, despite being injured. And for the National League, Mark Melancon. Now, what else do I have on here? Royals, Nationals, blah, 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 blah. This might be the quickest video ever. No, I'm just kidding. There's more. Wait, there's more. All right, so starting on the 9th, November 9th is the Players' Choice Awards on the MLB Network, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And then every day afterwards are a series of other awards. So we'll have a bunch to talk about next week. The 9th is the Player Choice Awards, MLB Network at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. On the 10th is the Baseball Writer Association, BBWAA. Finalists are announced at 6 p.m. And then the Rolling Gold Glove Awards are at 7 p.m. on the 10th. On the 11th is the Wilson Defensive Player of the Year Awards. On the 12th is the Louisville Silver Slugger Awards. The 16th, Baseball Writers Association announces Rookie of the Years. Rookies of the Year. There's only 1 year. 2 rookies. English. Holy crap. On the 17th, they announce Managers of the Year. On the 18th, they announce American National League Cy Young winners. On the 19th, they do the National League and American League MVPs. And on the 20th is the Insurance Based MLB Awards. And then we hold off until December 7th, where the winter meetings are. I got a little schedule here, so I'll hang on to this so we know what to talk about. So next week, we'll have a little bit to talk about as far as awards go. You know what I'm going to do, too? I'm going to take a look, because my team is the Yankees. I'm going to take a look at who I'd like them to sign. They need pitchers. I think every other position is fine. I think they need a couple of pitchers, at least 2. I'm thinking Johnny Cueto, right? And David Price. I think that those have got to be the 2 top picks I would go for. And I would have to get both. I wouldn't even want, like, third best. I would want 1 and 2. And that's it. I mean, unless they know something that I don't. But I mean that's possible. They actually work for the Yankee organization, because they are the Yankee organization. I'm just my pal Alex. All I say is like this video, leave me a comment, and subscribe for more.